Uploading your video is just half the battle. What you do after uploading can make or break how well your video performs. I used to think that after uploading, YouTube will do the rest. I mean, push it to a good audience, get me views, and then a few subscribers if I was lucky. So it turns out I was doing everything wrong. After a few months of posting, I realized, and not getting traction, I realized not what you do before uploading makes the video. What you do after uploading can also determine how well your video will perform. That's why in this video I'm going to show you 5 mistakes you should avoid before you try to upload a video. Okay, so you are a new YouTuber, you're a new creator. The first thing on your mind, if you want YouTube to recommend your content, don't just upload and then walk away. So many creators hit publish, they hit upload, and then after posting, adding their thumbnail, titles and everything, after posting their video, they just walk away. So this first mistake always hits me hard. The thing is, YouTube just watches what happened within the first 24 to 48 hours after you upload. I mean, the algorithm, it watches if people are clicking, people are commenting, people are reacting to your video. If people aren't clicking, if people aren't commenting and doing all this stuff, YouTube assumes, the algorithm assumes it's a cold video. And guess what? It stops pushing cold video because it thinks it doesn't bring any use to people. So make sure you stick online, make sure you interact with your audience and everything after posting. Don't just post and then walk away. For YouTube to still recommend your video, you need to post and then be online, be active for the first 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so the second one I want to talk about is don't avoid low CRT, don't avoid low click-through rate. You might think your thumbnail is better, but after a few hours of uploading and then your click-through rate drop to 4%, YouTube or the algorithm will assumes it's a cold video and then it will stop pushing your content. So your thumbnail and your title is got to be your first impression. If these two things doesn't convert scrollers into viewers, YouTube stops pushing it. It will assume it's not worth watching. The third one, let's talk about don't skip adding videos to your playlist. This one is so simple, but it is overlooked. When I started making videos, I just thought adding videos to your playlist was just for organization. So I ignored this at first, but it turns out adding your videos to your playlist, it helps YouTube to understand your content better, and then it helps them to recommend your videos as well. One thing you should know is that playlist is not just for organization. Playlist, it helps increase your session watch time, and this is one of YouTube's greatest factors. Okay, so if someone watches your video and then the algorithm serves it with another video from the same playlist, this is good for the algorithm. It tells YouTube that people just keep watching your content and then your content is worth watching. Okay, so the fourth one you shouldn't do is that don't skip adding end screens or end cards to your videos. So when I started uploading videos, I just add my titles, add my thumbnails, and then I just vanish like that. So it turns out adding end screen to your videos, it helps your viewers to see more of your video, and then it increases your watch time. This one is very painful to say. I shoot a video, I edit, I do all the stuff, and then I upload it. So after uploading, I forget to add end cards to my videos, and then people will just watch the videos, and then after watching, they just leave without watching more of my videos to increase the watch time. The thing is that when your video ends, or when your audience finish watching your video, there's nowhere else to go, and then they ends up bouncing. They bounce from your video or they bounce from YouTube, and YouTube doesn't like that. But when there is end screen at the end of your video, after watching your video, they click on next on your video, and then YouTube like that one. It increases your watch time, and then it helps YouTube to recommend your videos to newsfeed, to people, and then it helps recommend your videos. Okay, so the last one on the list is don't panic. if your views are low at first. So after hours of uploading, you check your video and then 15 views are at first. You feel defeated and then you feel your video has flopped. So this is the mindset. Don't freak out if your video doesn't blow up right away. Trust me, I've been there. If you upload a video, you go to your page, you start refreshing it like 20 times and then there is no views and then you end up giving up. So don't panic. YouTube doesn't always push videos immediately. Sometimes it takes days, it takes weeks for YouTube to figure out the right audience to push your content to. So don't panic if your video aren't getting viewed. It means the algorithm is still figuring out the right audience to push your videos to. These are the mistakes you need to avoid after you upload a video. If you've been doing this, no stress. I was also doing it too. Uploading your video is just half the finish line. What you do after upload will determine whether YouTube will recommend your video or it will stop recommending your video. Now you know how to give your video a fighting chance. Let me know in the comment section which one of these you are guilty of. Be honest, I won't judge. If you find this video helpful, let YouTube know it was worth watching. Like this video and then give me a comment. See you in the next one.